I hear people talking bad about the way we have to live here in this country. Hopping on the wars we fighting right now, the way things ought to be. No, I don't mind them switching sides and standing up for things that they believe in. When they're running down our country, man, they're walking on the fighting side of me. They're walking on the fighting side of me. Running down the way of life, our fighting men that fought and died to keep. If you don't love it, leave it, let the song that I'm singing be a warning. When you're running down our country horse, you're walking on the riding side of me. I read about some squirrely guy who claims he doesn't believe in fighting. And I wonder just how long the rest of us can count on being free. They love our milk and honey, man, but they preach about some other way of living. When they're running down our country, man, they're walking on the fighting side of me. They're walking on the fighting side of me. They're walking on the fighting side of me. Running down the way of life, our fighting men have fought and died to keep. If you don't love it, leave it, let the song that I'm singing be a warning. When you're running down our country, man, you're walking on the fighting side of me. Well, you're walking on, you're walking. Howdy. I could be holding you tonight. Quit doing wrong, start doing right. You don't care about what I think. I think I just stay here and drink. Hey, put you down won't square the deal. At least you'll know where I feel. Hey, take all the money in the bank. I think I'll just stay here and drink. Hey, listen close and you can't hear that loud jukebox playing in my ear. Ain't no woman gonna change the way I think. Florida, I think I'll just stay here and drink. How you doing, Lance? Love ain't here, I don't feel anything. My mind ain't nothing but a total blank. I guess I just stay here and drink. Bruno Mars. What Bruno Mars song do you want to hear? We'll look it up. And then Olivia Rodrigo. I don't think I know that one, but that's never stopped me before, right? Can give it a crack. ever found yourself stuck in the middle of the sea, I'll sail the world to find you. If you ever find yourself lost in the dark you cannot see, I'll be the light to guide you. To find out what we're made of when we're called for help, our friends in need. Well, you can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know that I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, yeah, I'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh-doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, yeah. Well, if you're tossing and you're turning and you just can't fall asleep, I'll sing a song beside you. And if you ever fall in love and you really, really mean, every day I will remind you, oh yeah. To find out what we're made of when we're called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I don't need it when I count on you, I count on you like 4, 3, 2, you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. You'll always have my shoulders when you cry. I'll never say goodbye. You know you can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know I need it, but I can count on you like 1, count on you like 4, 3, 2, I'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Well, there it is. We scared off everybody. But that's Bruno Mars, huh? Let's get back to my roots here, folks. Give it a thumbs up if you like what's going on here today. Please play any. Could I be a mod, please? What do you give me? Okay, what Olivia Rodrigo song you want to play? I'll play it next, after this one. There's a line. I'm for law and order the way that it should be. This song's about the night they spent protecting you from me. Someone called us outlaw in some old magazine. New York sent down a posse like I ain't never seen. Don't you think this outlaw bed has done gotten out of hand? What started out to be a joke, I don't understand. Singing through my nose that got me busted by the man. Maybe this here outlaw bed has done gotten out of hand. We were wrapped up in our music, that's why we never saw. Cars pull out, the boys get out, the boots all filled with law. They came bounding through the back door in the middle of a song. They got me for possession of something that was long gone, long gone, long gone. Ooh, don't you think the sound I bet has done gotten out of hand? What started out to be a joke, the law I don't understand, was stinging through my nose that got me busted by the man. Maybe this here outlaw bet has done gotten out of hand, out of hand. Chase, make the case for you being a mod, brother. Why do I need a mod? I think like it filters out all the dirty words without me doing anything. All right, Olivia Rodrigo. Olivia Rodrigo. I'm going to try and play an Olivia Rodrigo song. All right. What do we got here? How about driver's license? I think I've heard that one. Oh my goodness. Is that a good one? I remember this thing like from a few years ago. I was driving to Uber at the time. Dark times in my life, dark times. I got my driver's license last week, just like we always talked about. 'Cause you were so excited for me to finally drive into your house. But today I drove through the suburbs crying 'cause you weren't around. And you're probably with that pretty blonde girl who always made me down. She's so much older than me. She's everything I'm insecure about. Yeah, 'cause I drove to the suburbs. So how could I ever love someone else? And I knew we weren't perfect, but I've never felt this way for no one. And I just can't imagine how you'd be okay now that I'm gone. Guess you didn't mean what you wrote in that song about me. Said forever. Now I drive alone past your street, and all my friends are tired of hearing how much I love you. But I kind of feel sorry for them, 'cause they'll never know the way that I do. Oh yeah, I drove through the suburbs. Pictured I was driving home to you. And I know we weren't perfect, but I've never felt this way for no one. And I just can't imagine how you'd be so okay now that I'm gone. Now that I'm gone. I know you didn't mean what you wrote in that song about me, 'cause you said forever. Now I drive alone past your street. Red lights, stop signs. I can see your face in the white cars, the front yards. Can't drive past the places we used to go, 'cause I still fucking love you, babe. Oh, the sidewalks we crossed, I so blue. I know we're through, but I still fucking love you, babe. Oh, and I know we weren't perfect, but I've never felt this way for no one. And I just can't imagine how you could be so okay that I'm gone. Guess you didn't mean what you wrote in that song about me. 'Cause you said forever, and now I drive along past your street. Yeah, you said forever, now I drive along past your street. What wingman, swingman, singman? Thank you. That's a good one. Why not? Who knew? Olivia Rodrigo. You know, girl songs. They're kind of fun, right? Oopsies. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Country roads take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia. Mountain mama, take me home, country road. Well, all my memories gather round her, miner's lady, a stranger to blue water. Dark and dusty, painted on the sky. Missed a taste of moonshine, a teardrop in my country roads. Take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia. Mountain mama, take me home, country road. I hear a voice in the morning as she calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down that road, I get that feeling that I should have been on yesterday. Yesterday, country roads, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia. Mountain mama, take me home, country roads, take me home, down country roads. What do you work? What do I work? You're looking at it, brother. What, you don't believe this is my day job? Come on now. I got 500 subscribers. All right. I wonder if anybody can guess what my actual job is in the chat. Let me know in the comments. Haha. Mm-hmm. traveling these highways, been doing things my way. It's making me so lonesome, ornery and mean. My hair was jet black, and the name was Colleen. She thought she was the cream of the Basin Street queens. She got tired of that smoky wine dream, began to feel lonesome, ornery and mean. We got together and we cashed in our sweeps, gave them to a beggar who was mumbling through the streets. There's no escaping from a soul-y wine dream. I'm looking lonesome, ornery and mean. Now down in this valley, with the wheels turned so low, at dawn I pray to the Lord of my soul. I say, dear Lord, won't you do right by me? I'm tired of being lonesome, ornery and mean. That's right, Hoss. And if you think I'm crazy, well, you may be right. That's what this next song is all about. I've always been crazy in the trouble that it's put me through. I've been busted for things that I did and I did not do. I can't say that I'm proud of all those things that I've done, but I can say I've never intentionally hurt anyone. Well, I've always been different, with one foot over the line, wandering up somewhere ahead or behind. Never heard of it, but I'll try it right after this. I guess it don't be easy, but I can't complain. I've always been crazy, but it's kept me from going insane. Well, beautiful lady, are you sure that you understand the chances you're taking, loving a free living man? Are you really sure that you really want what you see? Be careful of something, it's just what you want it to be. I'll give it a shot. Was it Everest? What it's like? Oh, Everlast. I've heard of it, yeah. Well, I've always been crazy, and it's kept me from going insane. No one knows what it's I do to bless or to blame. So right, I ain't found a rhyme or a reason change. I've always been crazy, but it's kept me from going insane. Alright, you want what it's like, everlast, right? Damn autocorrect. What it's like. Never played it, but I can try it. Why not? Seen the man at begging at the liquor store for your dream. There on his face is dirty, dreadlocked and full of names. Well, he asked the man for what he could spare, the shame in his eyes. Get a fucking job, you fucking slob, is all that he replies. God forbid you ever had to walk a mile in his shoes, 'cause then you really might know what it's like to sing the blues. Then you really might know what it's like, what it's like. Then you really might know what it's like, what it's like. Then you really might know what it's like, what it's like. Then you really might know what it's like. Got pregnant from a kid named Tom. Said he was in love. Said don't worry about a thing, baby doll, I'm a man you've been dreaming of. 3 months later he said he wanted to rule dirty calls. And she swear goddamn if I find that man cutting off his balls. Damn. Then jets for the clinic and she gets some static walking through the door. They call her a killer and they call her a sinner and they call her a whore. I don't blame them. God forbid you ever have to walk a mile in her shoes, 'cause then you really might know what it's like to have to choose. Alright, this is a Catholic channel. We do not support clinics of that nature, but this is a pretty good song, so, we'll go. Then you really might know what it's like, what it's like. Then you really might know what it's like. Then you really might know what it's like, what it's like. Then you really might know what it's like. Singing the blues. I've seen a rich man beg, I've seen a good man sin, I've seen a tough man cry. I've seen a loser win, I've seen a sad man grin, and I've seen an honest man lie. I've seen the good side of bad, and the downside of up and everything in between. I've licked the silver spoon, drank from the golden cup, and smoked the finest green. Stroked the fattest of times, at least a couple times before it broke their heart. When you know it ends, it usually depends on where you start. Whew, long song. I knew this kid named Max who used to get fat stacks on the corner with drugs. He liked to hang out late, he liked to get shit-faced and keep bowing thugs. Until one night there was a big old fight with Max, he lost his head. He pulled out his chrome 45, talked some shit, and then he wound up dead. Now his wife and kids are caught in the midst of all this pain. You know it comes that way, at least that's when you play the game. God forbid you ever have to wake up to hear the news, 'cause then you really might know what it's like to have to lose. Then you really might know what it's like, what it's like. Then you really might know what it's like, what it's like. Then you really might know what it's like, what it's like. Then you really might know what it's like to have to lose. Good song. You must leave now, take what you need, you think will last. But whatever you wish to keep, you better grab it fast. Yonder stands your orphan with his gun, crying like the fire in the sun. Look out, the saints are coming through, and it's all over now, baby blue. The highway is for gamblers, better use your sense. Take what you have gathered from coincidence. Empty-handed painter from your streets is drawing crazy patterns on your sheets. The sky too is folding under you, and it's all over now, baby blue. All your seasick sailors, they are rolling home. Your empty-handed armies, they're going home. I play Gibson. Your lover who just walked out the door has taken all his blankets The carpet too is moving under you, and it's all over now, baby blue. Leave your stepping stones behind, now something calls for you. Forget the dead you've left, they will not follow you. The vagabond who's rapping at your door is standing in the clothes that you once wore. Strike another match, go start anew, and it's all over now. It's all over now, baby blue. Early one morning, the sun was shining, I was laying in bed. I was wondering if she had changed it all, if her hair was still red. Folks said our lives together sure was gonna be rough. They didn't ever like Mama's homemade dress, Papa's bank wasn't big enough. And I was sitting on the side of the road, rain falling on my shoes, headed out for these coast road roads. I paid some dues, getting through, tangled up in blue. And she was married when we first met, soon to be divorced. I helped her out of there, I guess, but she's too much for us. We drove that car as far as we could, abandoned it out west. Split up on the docks at night, both agreeing it was the best. She turned around to look at me as I was walking away. I heard her say over my shoulder, we'll meet again someday on the avenue, tangled up in blue. I had a job in the Great Wolf Woods, looking as good for a spell, but I never did like it all that much. And one day the actors fell, so I drifted down to New Orleans, where I have to be employed, working for a fishing boat just right outside Delacroix. But all the while I was alone, the past was close behind. I've seen a lot of women, but she never changed my mind. I just grew, I was tangled up in blue. She was working at a topless place, and I stopped in for a beer. I just kept on looking at the side of her face, and the spotlight ain't so clear. And later on, as the crowd thinned down, I thought it'd be just the same. She was standing there in the back of the chair, said, "Brother, do I know your name?" I muttered something under my breath. She studied the lines on my face. I must admit, I felt a little uneasy when she bent down to tie the laces of my shoe, tangled up in blue. She lit a little burn on the stove and offered me a pipe. I said, "I thought you never say hello." She said, "You look like a silent type." She looked into the book of poems and handed it to me, written by an Italian poet from the 13th century. And every one of them words rang true, and glowing like a burning coal, pouring out of every page, like it was written from my soul to me. to you. Yeah, tangled up in blue. I lived with them on Montague Street in a basement down the stairs. There was music in the cafes at night and revolution in the air. Then he started dealing with slaves and something inside of him died. She had to sell everything she owned and froze up inside. And when finally the bottom fell out, I became withdrawn. And the only thing I ever knew how to do was keep on keeping on, like a bird that flew, tangled up in blue. So I'm going back again. I gotta get to her somehow. All the people we used to know, they're illusion to me now. Some are mathematicians, some are carpenters' wives. I don't know how it got started, and I don't know what they do in their lives. But me, I'm still on the road ahead for another joint. We always did feel the same, we just saw it from a different point of view. Tangled up in blue. Tangled up in blue. Sitting on the morning sun, I'll be sitting when the evening comes, watching the ships roll in, and then I'll watch them roll away again. Sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. I left my home in Georgia, headed for the Frisco Bay. I had nothing to live for. Looks like nothing's gonna come my way, so I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Looks like nothing's gonna change. Everything still remains the same. I can't do what 10 people tell me to do, and I guess it'll remain the same. Singing it, sitting here resting my bones, and the loneliness won't leave me alone. 2,000 miles I roam. Can I play the electric guitar? Okay, I'll play the electric guitar. 2,000 miles I roam, just to make this dock my own. Now I'm just sitting off the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Sitting at the dock of the bay, wasting time. Electric guitar? Is that what you want? I don't want to disrespect that song, my man. Metallica? Oh, you guys. Let me try it. Alright, what do we got? I don't even really fucking know Master of Puppets. Seek and destroy. Yeah, I'm gonna ruin your guys' day if I play Metallica right now. I'm sorry. I'll practice, okay? I can do Nothing Else Matters, though. It's not bad. So close, no matter how far. Couldn't be much more from the heart. Forever trusting who we are, and nothing else matters. Never opened myself up this way. Life is ours and we live it our way. All these words I don't just say, and nothing else matters. Trust I seek and I find in you every day for something new. Open mind for a different view, and nothing else matters. Never cared for what they do, never cared for what they know, but I know so close, no matter how far. Couldn't be much more from the heart. Forever trusting who we are, and nothing else matters. Never cared for what they do, never cared for what they know, but I know never opened up myself this way. Life is ours, we live it our way. All these words I just won't say, and nothing else matters. Trust I seek and I find in you every day for something new. Every mine for a different view, and nothing else matters. Never cared for what they say, never cared for games they play, never cared for what they do, never cared for what they know, and I know. So close no matter how far, couldn't be much more from the heart, forever trusting who we are. No, nothing else matters. There it is. Oh, what's up? How's everybody's night? All right. Alrighty. How about Stairway? I'll try Stairway. The easy version. Or the singable with one person version. There's a lady who's sure that glitters is gold, and she's buying a stairway to heaven. When she gets there, she knows if the stores are not closed, with a word she can get what she came for. And she's buying a stairway to heaven. There's a sign on the wall, but she wants to be sure, 'cause you know sometimes words have two meanings. And a tree by the brook, there's a songbird who sings. Somehow all of our thoughts are misgiving. It makes me wonder. It makes me wonder. There's a feeling I get when I look to the west, and my spirit is crying for leaving. In my thoughts I have seen rings of smoke through the trees, and the voices of those who stand looking. Makes me wonder. And let's whisper that soon, if we all call it tune, then the Bible will lead us to reason, and a new day will dawn for those who stand long, and the forest will echo with laughter. It's going to be love now. It's just a spring fling for the May Queen. Yes, there are two paths you can go by, but in the long run, there's still time to change the road you're on. Yeah, it makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. Your head is humming and it won't go in case you don't know. And the pipe is calling you to join him. Dear lady, can you hear the wind blow? And did you know your stairway lies on the whispering wind? It goes into the fucking solo. It's like, what is it? It's like. Yeah, I'll practice the solo. And as we wind down the road, our shadows grow taller than our souls. There walks a lady we all know, who shines white light and wants to show how everything still turns to gold. And if you listen very hard, the tune will come at you at last. When all I want and want is all, yeah, to be the rock and not to roll. And she's buying a stairway to heaven. Oh, yeah. That was a rough one. This guy has a serious question. I hope it's a nice one. Don't make me cry on the internet, or I'll have to kick my own ass. What's your question? Yeah, I have guitar strings that I can give away. So you you think you can tell? Heaven from hell, blue skies from Maine. I've been playing since 2004. Can you tell a green field from a cold steel rail? A smile from a veil. So you think you can tell? Did they get you to trail your heroes for ghosts? Hot ashes for trees, hot air for the cool breeze. And did they get you in exchange a walk-on part in a war, a lead role in a cage? Do you live in Florida? You can pick some up. If you live in South Florida, I'll give you some. How I wish you were here. We're just two lost souls living in a fishbowl year after year, running over the same old ground. What have we found? The same old fears. Wish you were here. You can pay for shipping. You want what strings? These are gigantic strings. See, I have strings right here. Where would I be shipping them to? Why don't you just buy them on Amazon? What the hell, man? Thank you for subscribing, friend. Remember this song? This one was good. This one made this guy famous. I'll see if I can do it. Well, I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours for bullshit pay, so I can sit out here and waste my life away, drag back home and drown my troubles away. It's a damn shame what the world's gone to for people like me and people like you. I wish I could wake up and not be true, but it is. Yes, it is. Living in the new world with an old soul. These Richmond, North of Richmond, Lord knows all. They just wanna have total control. Wanna know what you think, wanna know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I know that you do. 'Cause your dollar ain't shit, and it's taxed to no end. 'Cause Richmond, North of Richmond. Politicians would look out for minors, and not just minors on an island somewhere. Whoa. Lord, we got folks in the street with nothing to eat, and obese people milking the welfare. But gosh, if you're 5'3" and you're 300 pounds, taxes ain't not pay for your fudge rounds. Young men are putting themselves 6 feet in the ground, 'cause that's all this damn country does is kicking them down. Lord, it's a damn shame what the world's gone to for people like me and people like you. I wish I could wake right up and have it not be true, but it is. Oh, the Elvis guy's here. I'll sing some Elvis after this. Yes, it is. Living in the new world with an old soul. These Richmond, North Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control. Yeah, they wanna know what you think, wanna know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I know that you do, 'cause your dollar ain't shit and it's taxed to no end, 'cause rich men know the rich man. Yeah, I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours for bullshit pay. What Elvis song do you want to hear, brother? Walking in Memphis? We can do that. I had an Elvis request first, though. Okay. Who will give you strings? Send me your address, I guess. I don't know. All right, we'll do some Elvis Presley, sir. Because the Elvis guy's here, and he always watches my videos. I get to pretend like I'm Elvis. Lord Almighty, I feel my temperature rising. Higher, higher, it's burned through to my soul. Girl, 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 you gonna set me on fire. My brain's flaming, I don't know which way to go. 'Cause your kisses lift me higher, like a sweet song of the choir. You light my morning sky with burning love. Ooh, I feel my temperature rising. Help me, I'm flaming, I must be 109. Burning, 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 and nothing can cool me. I just might turn into smoke, but I feel fine. 'Cause your kisses lift me higher, like a sweet song of the choir. You light my morning sky with burning love. It's coming closer, the flames are now licking my body. I was kidding about giving your address, man. It's coming close, the flames are now licking my body. Won't you help me? I feel like I'm slipping away. It's hard to breathe, my chest is heaving. Lord have mercy, I'm burning a hole where I lay. 'Cause your kisses lift me higher, like the sweet song of a choir. You light my morning sky with burning love. I'm just a hunker burning love. I'm just a hunker burning love. I'm just a hunker burning love. Ooh, I'm just a that's all I can do today, folks. Much love to you, and good luck with the guitar strings.